Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Thank you for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you want to become a member of the Reydiant Reality family or inner circle, lots of perks and wonderful tidbits for you to grab in there. You can now hit the join button on the channel and you can become a member. So take a look if you dare. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. What is your destiny card for the week ahead? All right, and this week you get the Star card, right? So you're tapping into the energy of the week, which suggests in some way, shape or form, Sagittarius, this week you've got your finger on the pulse. You know who to connect to, you know who it is that's going to be able to assist you, you know who it is that you want to vibe with, and ultimately you are attracted, you know, they say your vibe attracts your tribe. This week you could really be tapping into that energy, and this week your hunches are on point. Those flashes of inspiration that you have this week, those little moments where you're like, I don't know why, but I want to go there. Like, if you feel those little pulls and those little flashes of intuition, rather, this week you want to go with it, right? Especially when it comes to people, collaborations, working with different types of people, or anything that's going to help you by way of networking or marketing. All of that stuff is going to be really on point for you this week. So let's have a look at the direction. What is the context of this? What does it relate to? What might you need to know? This week you get the Page of Swords, right? So when it comes to job interviews, when it comes to things that you want to apply for, go with the ones that feel right. Go with the ones that use language that you use. Go with the ones that feel like, if you're applying for a new job, check the company out. Right, and I'm not talking about the general stuff that we all do, like, oh, you know, the company was founded in this year and blah. Don't do all of that. Check to see whether what they actually stand for resonates with you. So if you're applying for a job, if you're applying for schooling, university, if you're applying for I'm hearing doctorate as well. I don't know why, but that really feels quite important. It's almost like this week, it's not them that's interviewing you, it's you that's interviewing them. Sagittarius, you've been through this massive, massive change. And this week, especially, with this kind of energy, it really suggests that this week you don't let people question you, you question people. Right, you make sure that whatever it is that you're aligning yourself with, whoever you're networking with, whoever you're collaborating with, make sure they speak your language. And this isn't about ego trips or I'm above thee and all of that stuff. It's really not about that. What it is about is, you know exactly where you're going. For the first time in a long time, you know, you're heading towards what you feel is your own personal star, right? And anything or anyone that's going to pull you off of that path, they are not your people. They are not the people that you need to collaborate with, work with, network with. So just avoid it, right? The Page of Swords basically says, you'll know by the language they use and the behavior that they have, you'll know, right? If they're on your vibe or on your wavelength, you'll just be like, yeah, you know what? I don't know much about them, but the words that they use, the way that they hold themselves, that feels like a bit of me. So let's have a look at your insight card. What's going on behind the scenes? You've got the Two of Swords. Your intuition is on fire this week, right? Very interesting set of cards. Very interesting set of cards. So what's going on this week is, like I said, your intuition is on point, but you're also trusting your gut, right? This is the moment now, this week out of this year, This is basically saying to you, this is where you make the decisions based on what feels right. This is where you make the decision based on, you know what, I might not necessarily, like I said, you know, some of it you might not necessarily understand why you feel drawn towards certain people, why you feel drawn in certain directions, but it feels right to you. Follow that, right? The thing about the Two of Swords is the figure on the two figures on this card and the figure in the Rider-Waite, the eyes are covered, which suggests you've got to go with the feeling, you've got to go with the intuition. You just have to trust your own innate gift to know that you have done enough self-development to know who resonates at your vibration and who understands your true frequency. Those are your people. That is your tribe. Anybody that doesn't give you that warm sort of that's not your people, that's not your path. All right, trust that it will not lie to you, I promise. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care and I'll see you soon.